We're joined by Ron Havner, President and CEO of Public Storage.
Now, many analysts and observers kind of consider the storage sector to be somewhat counter-cyclical. How's that played out in the past year or so?
Yeah, I would characterize our industry as recession-resistant, not recession-proof. We have seen a degradation in demand as people move less and there's less economic activity. But the fundamental drivers of our business, which are events in people's lives, death, divorce, disaster, kids going to college, kids moving back, continue to take place each and every day in all the communities where we operate. And so that's kind of like a baseline driver for our business.
What do you consider to be, going forward, some of the bigger challenges facing the sector?
Well, for the self-storage sector, like most forms of real estate, I think everyone's facing a fundamental deterioration in operating fundamentals. So we're going to need some employment growth. We're going to need some positive growth in household income and GDP to get demand for real estate, whether it's self-storage, apartments, office, industrial, kind of on a positive uptrend versus a negative. So that's kind of the fundamental. For public storage in particular, one of our challenges is proper deployment of capital. Today we're sitting on $700 million of cash with really no debt maturities to speak of. We have more cash than debt. Next year we'll retain $300 to $350 million of cash, so that takes us over $1 billion. And so we're eagerly awaiting the financial institutions to kind of work on the cleansing of their balance sheets, for some of the CMBS conduits to work on cleansing of their structures and really provide us what I think will be, over the next 5 or 6 years, a pretty good acquisition environment.
And, going forward in bigger picture for the real estate market, how do you see REITs functioning?
Well, I think the REIT model has been in 2009 certainly validated in terms of the vehicle to consolidate commercial real estate. There's been $25 billion of equity capital that have come into the space this year. If I talk to my investment banker friends, a number of them have a large queue of IPOs, and what I believe we're going to go through is another wave of consolidation of private real estate into public hands, much like happened in the early 90s.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Ron. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Alan.
For more information on this and other REIT news and analysis, check out REIT.com.